Okay, so today your task is to complete this maze using some of your Google Slide tools. So you can use your notebooks to solve, and you make sure you're using the calculator on your phone, or if you have a scientific calculator at home, you can do that. And I think you can actually look one up and get one off of Google as well. So don't sit there and struggle and try to figure out everything exactly. It looks like all of these are whole numbers, so you should end up with perfect squares each time. So then the way to advance through the maze is after you solve it. So if we start here with a equals 5 and b equals 12 and c is what we're trying to find. So our answer either has to be 17, 17 or 13 to start. So then once you have figured that out, so I work this problem ahead of time and I know that c equals 13. So what you're going to do is come up here to your shapes and you're going to pick a shape. And you can pick any shape. So let's say I'm going to pick a circle. And then I'm going to come over to my answer, which is 13. And I'm going to make my circle. I'm going to draw my circle. Whoops, I do that every single time. I'm going to draw my circle. I need to make it bigger. And I need to move it. And as you can see, I can't see my answer. So then you need to come up here to this little bucket that says fill color. And you want to click on transparent. Now this is where it gets kind of fun because now you can decide. Right now the circle is light blue, but you can make it any color you want. So if you want it to be bright green, then it's bright green. So then when you unclick on it, it should be, see, it's bright green. And now I can't see that very well, so I'm going to click on it again and I'm going to make that line heavier. So now I can see it a lot better. Okay, so then our answer is 13. Then I would go down to this one. So a equals 8, b is, we're unsure, and c is 17. So remember, you have to square this and square this, but you would subtract this 64 from this number here, and you get an answer of 225. So the square root of 225 is 15. So again, you can choose a different shape this time. I always think the arrows are fun. So I'm going to choose this arrow here, and I'm going to put it here. And I want to make it a little smaller. That's not quite big, or a little bit too big. And then I need to turn it to face the direction I want it to go. So see this right here, this helps you turn. So once you get that to turn, and then I'm going to move it over. And now I'm going to change the color of the arrow. So again, I'm going to go back up to fill. I'm going to make it bright pink. And that tells me where I'm going to go next. So then I would go up to this problem, and then you can use, I don't know what these answers are, but if you wanted to use a different shape, say you want to use, say you want to use a polygon. I don't care. Like so, and if the answer is 22, so I can just click on it. There's my polygon. I want to make it smaller. So it goes over my answer. I'm going to change the fill to transparent. And then I'm going to make that line thicker, so I'm going to choose 4, and then I can make the color of that line dark blue. Okay, so that's how you would go about solving this maze.